Hi, I'm Dr. 𝑳𝒊𝒄, and here we are in our office, 𝑳𝒊 Chiropractic and Acupuncture. And I want to talk to you about some of the tools that I've seen online. There's all these devices, and we see them on Facebook, and there's all these commercials for these neck traction devices that are out there. And what I want to tell you is pretty much all of them, the ones that I've seen, I don't really like. And I'm going to explain why I don't like them. There's one that I've settled on that I really like, and what I like about it is that it puts the curve in your neck at the same time it's tractioning. So having a curve in your neck is really, really important. And what happens is, for most of those traction devices, and almost all of them are the same, but they take your head and then they pull on it and it lifts it and it lengthens it. Now, if you have a curve in your neck like this, if I pull from the top, it tends to straighten it right out, right? So if I have a rope, it's got a curve in it, and I pull on the two ends, it makes it straighter. So almost all of those devices are actually literally going to take the curve out of your neck. Now, one reason why you want to have that curve in your neck, and they call that curve of the neck the arc of life. And the reason they call it the arc of life, for one thing, is when you have the curve in there, and that curve is going like this, what happens is, as those bones in the back of the neck, as they come closer together, it actually relaxes the muscles. When you lose that curve in the neck and everything gets pulled further and further apart, that pulls those muscles and ligaments and tissues tighter. And as long as that curve is getting worse and worse, those muscles get tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. And so what so many people will do is they'll use devices like that to try to stretch those muscles, but literally what they're doing is taking the curve out of there and making it worse. Or they'll do massages, chiropractic, acupuncture, and what those things are going to do a lot of times is kind of relax it, but they don't necessarily get the curve back into there. So we have special devices that we use, special things like our neck traction and like our spinal molding that we do that are designed to put the curve back into the neck. And that allows those bones to come closer together and relax the muscles. Now, another reason why you want to have a curve in your neck is you want the stress to be distributed evenly over every single vertebra. And what happens is when your head comes forward like this, or when you lose the curve in the neck, more of the weight goes onto the front of the bones, and that causes your neck to degenerate. That's where degeneration comes from, is that loss of curve. And I see that over and over in our office where people have thin discs, they've got bone spurs on there, and that's because they've allowed their neck to degenerate. Now, I always find it's easier to fix a problem like that early on before it starts degenerating. So if you're using those type of neck traction devices, that usually means you've already got some pain going on. You're already having some problems in there. If we can get that curve back into your neck, you can stop those problems from ever progressing. So we can stop it in an early phase before it ever progresses into the later phases. That's super important. So the third reason is when you get that forward head posture and you lose that curve, you start to get a hump on your upper back. And we like to make sure that our patients are looking good in their glory years and they're not having to deal with that hump on their upper back. So those neck traction devices, if your neck is in pain, it might feel good temporarily, but you may be taking the curve right out of your neck. Don't do it. So we like to use a device like this. This device actually puts the curve in your neck at the same time as it's tractioning. And we teach our patients how to do that. We've got simple exercises. We got more advanced exercises. And what we find about that is we always want to increase the difficulty, because when your brain gets bored, you stop learning new things, and your brain has to build new pathways for you to get totally better. We have to get you out of the old habits and get you into some new ones so that we can correct it. So what I want you to do is, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. The easiest way to get there is to go to our website, 𝑳𝒊chiropractic.com. At the website, you can click on our YouTube channel. When you get there, subscribe. Go ahead and watch those videos. We got videos there that are going to teach you quick tips and tricks on how to do things. We have videos that will show you what we do in our office and how we help with all these different problems. And comment down below on those videos. We love those comments. Give us a call. we want to help you out and get you feeling better. So thank you for watching our video, and stay tuned for more.